It is a crucial battleground state no Republican president has ever lost.
We're talking about the state of Ohio, and there you can see some of the voting going on right now live at a station in Columbus, Ohio. They are lined up. There is a lot on the line. What are voters talking about?
Well, let's check in with Pete Hegseth because he is talking to a lot of those voters. He's at Fitzy's Diner, which is in Columbus. Hey.
Fitzy's Diner has been so fantastic all morning long, full of festive voters here in Ohio, many of which have already gone to the ballot, some of which are planning to go because the polls opened just a couple of hours ago. So Columbus, a bellwether area of a battleground state, obviously a ton at stake here. I was talking to a family that had to leave, a couple of small kids. He had to go to work, a blue-collar Democrat who says he's voting for Trump because he's voting against Hillary Clinton. So we're hearing about Democrats crossing over for Donald Trump. We're going to ask a few more voters this morning. Sir, if you would, what's your name?
Steve Maresca.
Stephen, who are you voting for?
Donald Trump.
And why?
Well, I think change is what we need.
Change is what we need?
Yes, I think there's just been too much corruption in this country.
You got it. Sir, how about you?
I'm voting for Donald Trump.
And why?
Change, corruption.
What do you do?
I'm a small business owner.
And how would it affect your business?
Taxes allows me to hire more staffing and profits.
Profits.
Sure.
Profits are a good thing.
That's a very good thing to stay in business.
Indeed. Well, thank you for being in business, ma'am. Thanks for joining us this morning. Here, we'll turn around this way. Who are you voting for?
Donald Trump.
And first of all, what do you do?
I'm a retired teacher.
You're a retired teacher.
Yes.
So why, as a teacher, are you voting for Trump?
Because he holds the values most closely that we have. And I wouldn't trust Hillary Clinton
So to trust
with this
issue.
position.
Do you like his positions on education, repealing Common Core,
Yes,
educational choice?
I do.
Absolutely.
I do.
Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Sir, we talked to you a little bit earlier. Why are you voting for Donald Trump?
Very, very simple. It all comes down to the Supreme Court. And right now, the Supreme Court placements are going to be crucial for the next 50 years. The Supreme Court is the issue why everybody should be out voting for Donald Trump.
Sir, you voted this morning. See the sticker? You're usually the first guy at the polls. That's your tradition at your precinct, right? But today, what was it?
Sometimes two.
Okay, one or two, but what was it this morning?
I was number 15 and very disappointed. And the line behind me was going on forever.
So we're hearing that everywhere here. Lines out the door, tons of waiting time. No complications necessarily, but a lot of voters and a lot of urgency. Sir, I want to ask you a quick question. We talked earlier as well. Why are you voting for Donald Trump?
God and country.
Explain God and country.
God and country. The Supreme Court's going to be one of the most important issues. If we get one more liberal on there, we're down the drain. If we get her in there, we're down the drain. So it's God and country. And I'm a conservative Republican by nature, but this is the first time I got up to crack of dawn. So if you cast that vote for our founders, for everybody that's ever served this country, and remembering what Winston Churchill warned us all about, those people who forget their history are sentenced to repeat the worst parts of it.
That's a fantastic quote. We hear that from a lot of people. This is about the future of our country. We've had two undecided voters with us all morning. One admitted he's probably voting for Trump, but they're going to leave this diner and go vote. Ma'am, you were still undecided when we talked to you last. Where are you right now?
Well, so the point about God and country, my Christian faith is very important to me, and that has been what has been pushing me. And several of these people have made very good points, especially given Pence. I do like Pence, so I think I am probably going to pull the trigger on Trump.
Oh, there you have it. We got undecided voters, two of them this morning. She's pulling the trigger for Trump. A lot of enthusiasm in Ohio, obviously an important state. It's been a fun morning here at Fitzy's Diner.
All right, Pete, thank you very much. Kind of like a game show, not knowing how those two undecided voters are going to vote. By the